What's going on, everybody? This is Childish. We're back at it again, coming at you with another health and wellness video. As always, thank you all so much for tuning in. Today, as you guys can see, we are not in the studio. We are in the kitchen right now because we're going to be making one of my favorite videos to make when it comes to the series that we planned, which is taking a look at the kitchen and seeing what's actually inside the fridge. There's going to be a lot of things we're going to be touching on between food, between supplements. I don't even know why I'm looking over there. Food, supplements, and stuff like that. But today I want to focus on the food. I want to focus on the stuff that's in the fridge because I know a lot of people generally have that question. Okay, what are you really eating? Are you all about the Instagram life where you just put these little fake meals and stuff like that? Are you actually, practicing what you preach? So that's what we're going to be doing. And like I said before, in the first video, okay, we're going to keep everything 100% transparent. There's going to be some things in that fridge and you're going to be like, what? What's going on? Why are they in there? Why are you having them? Are you eating these? Is this something on your regimen? You're going to be shocked about it. But I ain't gonna lie, a lot of these things are in, actually pretty much everything in this fridge is something that I generally eat or have eaten in the past, and it's been part of my regimen. And because of the fact that I watch what I eat, I balance what I eat, I make sure I'm monitoring my stuff day in and day out, I'm able to throw these little things in here and not not lose track. Okay, so without further ado, let me go ahead and get the phone over here, switch it over, and then we'll go ahead and showcase it. All right, let's get this thing popping here. We're gonna start from the bottom and work our way up, because I think a lot of the stuff on the bottom is probably gonna be some of the stuff that's super most important when it comes to everything that I do, and hopefully stuff that I can recommend you guys trying. Okay, vegetables. Vegetables are number one, okay? As far as my greens go, my two main sources of greens, as far as leafy greens, I like kale and I like my spinach over here. I like the little spinach mixes and whatnot, but I generally keep on those. Spinach for me is the one that I like to throw in any single meal without doing any kind of prep, whereas kale, this one here is what I like to do. I like to go ahead and saute this alongside some onions, mushrooms, peppers, and mix it up in a wide variety of things. I like to mix it up with my omelets. I like to mix it up with different types of meat. When I'm making any kind of basically any kind of like meat, potatoes, meat and rice kind of mix, I like to throw in a mix of the vegetable medley for me, which is kale, onions, peppers, mushrooms, all sauteed. And if I need to add a little extra fat, I'll cut up some bacon and throw it up in there as well. Carrots, I generally have 3 to 4 carrots in 2 out of my 5 meals. And then of course we have the onions here. We got the red peppers, we got the green peppers, generally have some yellow ones in here. And I normally have mushrooms, zucchini squash, yellow squash, cucumbers, but right now we don't have that. And one thing I want to point out here before I forget is that generally when it comes to my purchasing, I like to go to the grocery store about 2 times a week. I like to buy stuff and make it last for about 2 to 3 days. The reason being is a lot of the stuff that I purchase starts to go bad over time, so I don't want to buy something and then have to toss it here. So for those who don't know, it's just me and my son living at the house here, so you can see this fridge is kind of bland per se. There's not a lot of stuff going on over here, but yeah, there's definitely a couple of things, as you can see here, that we have a little extra because of the fact that my son and myself, we like those as well. So as far as my berries go, or my fruits go, I eat a lot of berries, a lot of low glycemic type of fruit here. We like our blueberries, our blackberries. We generally have strawberries, even raspberries sometime. This right here, this is Roman's. Don't touch this, okay? This is Roman's. This is his lovely grape. This is one of his favorite fruits of all time. So that's what we like to get up into when it comes to the fruits. And I'll show you on the table, I got actually, I'll do that right now real quick. Whoop, do a little switch over here. All the other fruits that we eat are gonna be right over here. Again, these are Romans, don't touch these. These are Daddy's, all right? These are pretty much Romans, and then every once in a while he lets me get up into those here. So, all right, back over here. Okay, so as far as the second row go, it is Sunday at the time of recording this video. So I got the meats that I'm gonna be preparing here. I like to prep my food similar to how I purchase my food. I like to prep it 2 times a week, generally on like a Sunday and a Wednesday. I like to make it, like I said, 2 to 3 days in advance before it gets too nasty. You don't want to mess with it. So what do we got cooking on for today? We got some chicken breasts here. We got some extra lean ground beef, and we have, this is a sirloin here that we're going to be popping over. Literally, this is what I'm going to be eating tonight. Pretty excited about it. As far as one other thing I kind of want to throw out there while I got you guys on this video, when it comes to my nutrition, I'm very, very adamant about trying to get as much whole food as possible. I know there's a lot of supplements that I'm sure we'll get to talk about in a second, a lot of protein powders, a lot of stuff that you can get on the side that is great for convenience. But honestly, I'm a big advocate of as much whole food as possible because for me, it just keeps that satiety going throughout that night and makes it so that I don't wake up at night and, you know, go straight to the kitchen and try to eat something that I shouldn't be eating here. So again, we already talked about this little baby spinach here, organic spinach. Again, organic or not, I think this is going to be okay. Obviously, you know, clean it, do what you got to do to make sure that it's right before you cook it or right before you prepare it. It's always nice to wash your fruits and vegetables before you eat it. I do like myself, I do go out of my way for some pasture raised eggs here. So Vital Farms is the one I generally go to. There's a place called Natural Grocers here in Omaha, Nebraska. And they sell, I mean, a lot of stores sell these days, but they sell a lot of variety of good organic pasteurized eggs here. Now I do have, as you can see, my basic great value eggs over here. I generally use these for egg whites. If I need to throw in a filler, if I need a little bit more protein in my meal, then I'll go ahead and use, you know, the whole eggs that I need to. And if I need a little bit more protein, I'll go ahead and pop some egg whites here in my meal as well. Moving up top here. Probably the number one thing when it comes to dieting, make sure you eat carbs, okay? No, I'm just playing. So this is my son's, okay? Don't touch these. You're not allowed to have these, okay? Sara Lee, white with whole grain. He likes this bread. For those who don't know, I think I explained it in the previous videos, but if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. My son is autistic, and he is very, very picky. I mean, a lot of kids are picky about their foods, but he's very, very picky about the foods and the type. If I put a Sara Lee bread next to this, or some kind of like Sara Lee wannabe, if I put it next to this and I try to like give him the wrong one, he will get mad, like he will rage. So we don't do that. So yeah, we got my son's bread. We got my son's sugar-free Kool-Aid. I generally like to do Crystal Light here. I say my son's, but you know I have a little bit. I dip into this a little bit here and there when I get tired of water. Pickles. Pickles is a nice filler food for me. I like to throw in some, you know, no sugar added pickles. When I want to get a little, you know, like I said, when I want to get a little volume and I'm tired of vegetables or maybe I ate too many vegetables, regular fibrous vegetables for the day, I like to throw in some pickles. Pure cranberry juice. Cranberry juice in and of itself is really, really good. I think iodine is the big thing that you can get out from this. You can use iodized salt. That's a great way to get your iodine if you're trying to get a wide variety of micronutrients in a day. But that for me is nice to have here. Very, very tart, but it is nice to throw in nonetheless. The thing that I'm hiding here, my super secret item, I don't want nobody to know, deli sliced mild pepper rings. Okay, nothing crazy about this. I like to throw banana peppers, give some food a little flavor if I'm not doing a lot of dressings. And then way back over here, Greek yogurt. This is amazing. This is actually the Greek yogurts plus the fruit. I mean, that is crucial for me. So this is easily one, sometimes two out of my 5 meals throughout the day. And we'll go into this video later on, where I'm a big fan of Greek yogurt plus mixed fruit, raspberry, you know, mixed berries type of fruits, right? Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, sliced almonds, you know, whatever I need. And you can see here, I got 2%, so this one's gonna be a little bit lower. This is a great source, by the way, great source of protein, you know, low fat, low carb. But way down back there, that's a 5% one. So if I need to get myself a little fat and I don't feel like adding, you know, any almonds or any other kind of supplements to get me a little additional fat, then I'll just use the fattier Greek yogurt, and it works just fine, right? What else do we got? I think that's pretty much it for this main thing. Now let's go ahead and look on the side. So got the almond milk here for my son. My son and I are lactose intolerant. Sorry, TMI, but I got to tell you because again, we keep this 100 on the channel. Good belly probiotics. This is how I sneak in my son's my goodies. I got some greens, a supplement called OptiGreen. I think it's my first form that I'll show you guys later on down the road. And then this one here, I like to throw in some probiotics in the Kool-Aid so that we can keep his gut health, you know, doing really good here. Nothing crazy over here. A little bit of butter left in here. I like to use butter in a lot of my meals, doing my prep here. We got some lemons. And then when we run out of lemons, we got our lemon alternate, and then we got our lime alternate source here. We also have, I'm making a mess here. We also have some of the backups. You guys remember what I said in about 2 or 3 videos ago, talking about, you know, developing a plan A versus plan B. If I don't have any of these meats prepared over here, I like to go ahead and, you know, throw this together here. I'll throw this on a bed of a salad, or I might even, like I said, I might even sneak in. I got some Ezekiel bread. I like to make a tuna sandwich with a piece of cheese on there. I've done that in the past. Now, some of the things that I'll be doing, again, we'll talk about this down the road here. I'm definitely not going to be doing all this stuff, but I just want to talk about the stuff that I did. And this is everything that I'm showing right now is I did it in 2019 when I lost the 60 pounds, okay? So again, we talked about the milk, we talked about the probiotics. Again, nothing crazy here. My son's jelly. We got some syrup here for his pancakes. We got some calorie-free syrup, Wilderness Farms. If you guys are big into eating, you love to eat food, but you're looking for ways to flavor your food without, you know, little to no calories. Wilderness Farms, great man. You'll find it at most of your Hy-Vees and local health food stores. Very expensive, but it's pretty good nonetheless here. Let's see. I got my sugar-free ketchup. We got some mustard back here. That's pretty much out. Honey Dijon. I love Honey Dijon. Parmesan cheese. I don't do oh my gosh, I guess you guys can't see that. I don't do too many Italian-based dishes, but when I do, I like to slap a little Parmesan cheese up in here. I got two different marinades. Is this? Oh no, this is the dressing. I got some Olive Garden Italian dressing here that I like to use on some salads here when I need a little extra fat. And then over here, we got some steak sauce. We got some hot sauce. We got some more mustard, Heinz, and a little soy sauce alternative, liquid aminos. This is something that a lot of people preach about as well. Very good to get this in here. Nice soy sauce alternative. Okay, obviously garlic. You can never go wrong with the garlic. This is like a clutch type of ingredient for me. Touch up a spice that I utilize in a lot of stuff. I mean, the base of a lot of my recipes is your typical stuff that you guys use, right? The garlic, salt, pepper, you know, so on and so forth here. Those are the main three things that I love to throw in there. Down below here, we have some bone broth. Sam's Choice bone broth here. I don't even know what which one that one is, but I think they're all the same, just different boxes and whatnot. But this is, I like to incorporate some bone broth. I like to have this, you know, at least once a day, if not twice a day. If I had my choice, I would definitely, you know, make my own bone broth. I think you get a lot more value out of that, but it's a little time consuming. So if I can't do that, I like to do this one. And get a little bit more value out of it. Now, I don't know the difference between some of the broths out there versus this particular bone broth here, but the one that I've noticed about the ones that I've noticed that seem to taste more so than the ones that I generally prepare are the brands that have a fairly decent amount of protein. So as you guys can see, this one has a protein, whereas some brands you'll see there that claim to be bone broth or whatever, they have like little protein. I don't know if that's, you know, if those two and two go together, but I just noticed that for me, so take it for what it's worth here, okay? Balsamic vinegar. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have a nice variety of different types of red and balsamic vinegar. We got Zevia. So when I get tired of drinking tons of water, or we got the, you know, Kool-Aid or whatever like that, and I'm not a big fan of drinking the regular pops, then I like to slap one of these in. I like the cream soda. I like the ginger root beer. I actually had a ginger root beer earlier, but couldn't show you because I ended up cracking the can and it spilled all over the place. GG. Let's see here. So here we got coconut water. This is kind of a staple for me. I love to throw in some coconut water in my intro workout drink. For those that are not familiar with that term, it's a drink that you prepare for the workout that you sip on. So I like to throw in this to get me a little electrolytes, so I can stay nice and hydrated and keep my performance levels at bay while I'm working out here. Icelandic water. There's nothing crazy about this. For those that don't know, I stream Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I stream my main game, Some of This Word, that I host on my channel. So one of the things that I like to do is I like to have a bottle of some fancy looking bougie water here. And this is the one of the week here, Icelandic. And then last but not least, we got a bottle of wine. Yeah, this is probably going to be one of the more things that's going to shock you in my thing. Oh my God, I almost dropped it. But yes, I do like a good glass of wine. I generally like to have one. It's a super rare occasion, but I like to have one with a nice meal, a nice steak dinner or something like that. It's very, very rare. This bottle actually needs to get tossed after this video. This bottle was opened during Christmas, and it's literally been about 2 weeks here now. But yeah, the reason, like, and again, I want to keep it completely 100 here. I did not take this out. I didn't want to make it look like I don't drink or this and that, whatever. When it comes to everything that I did in 2019, everything was set, your calories and everything were counted. And then, you know, I had, I want to say a handful of things, maybe like 5 things that I did, 5 different trips that I took across the US and met, you know, meeting with different influencers of the mobile gaming industry around the world. And, you know, we all got together, we all, you know, had a few drinks, had a nice meal. And, you know, we left it at that. And, you know, you'd be surprised, like, oh, what's the matter with you? You're cheating on your diet. You're having wine. You're having alcohol. Well, the reality of it is that you can have anything you want in here. If you want to drink maple syrup, right? If you just want to slam the sugar-free maple syrup, you can. But everything is good in moderation, okay? Everything is good in moderation. And honestly, I don't really drink a lot. But when I do, I don't feel guilty about it because it's a nice little treat. And again, I'm not sitting here trying to slam the bottle. I'm literally having a glass of wine with a meal just to mix it up versus, you know, whatever else I drink or whatnot here. So that's pretty much it. I think the only thing I didn't touch on here is about it. This is another epic fail. Mango and passion fruit. As you guys can see, this was produced in France. I went to Paris, France. At the end of 2019 there, I bought a couple of these for my family and whatnot. For whatever reason, the other day my parents stopped on by and they're like, hey, you know, we haven't seen you in a minute. We were just cleaning out our fridge. We noticed that, you know, you got this and you didn't, you know, we didn't eat it. So we thought we'd give it to you. And look at this, look at this, look at this. They sent it over, they give it back to me. And as you guys can see this, best before June 16th of 2019, right? And here's the scary thing about it, that I purchased this in November of 2019, which is kind of crazy that I didn't even realize this when when we bought it. So don't even know it's good. That's probably gonna get tossed, but either way, yeah, that is the bottom part of my fridge. The top part of my fridge is pretty much pretty bland. Now you're not gonna see a lot of stuff in here because I have a chest freezer that has so much meat. It's basically where I keep all my meat. Okay, so starting over here, right, we got the ice packs for the 6-pack pack. I don't know if I showed you this, but this is what I use. Look at that, nice and dirty, epic fail, right? This is what I use to prepare, you know, keep all my meals. We got the 6-pack ice. I got my ice here, ice patch here from Dr. Monty Hintz from Natural Life Chiropractic. You know, shameless plug here. This is going to be for a future video, but we're going to do a little chiropractic work and I'll show you what I do, what I'm going to be doing on a regular basis here. Let's see. We got some more bread. This is my bread here. I don't recall the actual brand this is, but this is a custom-made bread that I get at a health food store. Really, really good stuff. Over here, we got some turkey bacon. And I think I got some regular bacon. Nope, both turkey bacon. Yeah, both turkey bacon there. We got some wild caught cod. Very, very good. Again, if you get an opportunity to eat yourself some good pieces of fish, I highly recommend going for the wild caught. That's going to be the better choice for you. I do have some tilapia when I feel like I need to throw in some fish, but I'm trying to save a buck or two. I have some more tilapia back there. We got some New York strip. And of course, the number one thing that keeps me shredded, okay? You guys can't see this, but French fries, okay? This is organic sea salt French fries, okay? Does this keep me shredded? No, it does not, okay? This is, I like to cook a little bit of this here and there for my son. Again, he's a super picky eater, so any opportunity that I can get to go ahead and showcase, you know, try new things, that's what I like to do. Down below here, we got some extra bread, rolls, stuff like that. Nothing crazy there. I think I got again, another thing for my son to try. Some sweet and spicy chicken. What is this? Yeah, some kind of chicken here. Pretty sure he's not gonna want to try that, but we'll see how it goes here. What do we got here? Burrito. You guys are like, what are you doing, Childish? Why can you work in a burrito? Okay, so again, there's a couple of companies that you will find at these different health food stores that make a wide variety of, like, you know, ready to go kind of meals or you know, some kind of a convenience food that may fit within your macronutrients. So if you're one of those guys that are not big into micros but are big into macros, then take a look at these brands, take a look at that frozen section. You might find yourself a burrito that you would enjoy that fits your macros. So I don't know if I can show this, but this one here, pretty good macronutrient if you're just looking for that, right? 21 grams of protein, 7 grams of fat, 37 grams of carbs, a little bit of fiber, nothing too crazy here. Again, this is not something that we eat on the regular. This is, you got the plan A, you got the plan B. This is plan C when you're truly on the go and you have 3 minutes to cook your food before you got to get out the door. So that's the backup of the backup of the backup. We got my son's French toast sticks when he doesn't want his protein pancakes. And then, of course, we got the next thing to get me jacked here. You got the lovely turkey franks, okay? Now, this is for my son, okay? Don't touch these. Those are for my son. I got a ton of ground beef here, and I actually got grass-fed beef from the Walmart. You guys can see it there, but I've noticed lately that the organic grass-fed beef is really not too much more expensive than the regular beef, so I've been getting a little bit of that. Some hash browns to throw in some of my breakfasts if I don't have any potatoes available to eat. Let's see. Oh, speaking of which, I think I got rid of it. So if I didn't say it already, as far as the squashes, I like to do some butternut squash as well. I don't have any available right now, but we got some peas, we got some broccoli, more peas. Again, the peas are a little bit sweeter, something that I like to throw in my son's meals. See if he eats it. He generally never does, but that's basically more or less it as far as this fridge go. Once again, there's, you know, obviously this fridge is very, very empty. Very, very bland here, but like I said, a lot of the stuff that I keep frozen, I keep it in my chest freezer here. But yeah, I like to do that. And then I got this nice, I forgot to mention this thing right here. This thing right here, if you guys remember Miss Erin with my level 10 life here, this is the thing that I saw at her house when I went over to it, so I had to get this one. Every single time I run out of something, I write it down so I can make sure that I get it the next time I go out to do some shopping here. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and flip the screen. I ain't gonna lie, my hand hurts right now holding this up, but that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Once again, a lot of the stuff that you see in there, actually pretty much 95% of the stuff that you see in there was how I ate during this process of losing the weight back in 2019. Nothing too much has changed. I can't really coin the diet in any specific way, but if I had to say, it's a mix between Mediterranean, paleo, I mean, just basically eating real foods, tons of fruits and vegetables, you know, good sources of meat, and trying to use my vegetables and different ways of prepping the food to go ahead and prepare to make my food taste better, right? I'm using herbs and spices to flavor my food versus like pounds and pounds of sauce. Now, of course, I got those sauces in there if I need to throw something in there, or maybe like if I'm doing ground turkey and it gets really dry or something like that, you know, I might throw some in there. But for the most part, I try to stay away from those to keep it pretty simple. Outside of that, there's really nothing else that I do when it comes to sodium content. I generally like to, you know, do a fair amount of sodium through all my meals. Don't do anything special outside of that. Try to keep that, you know, kind of controlled. I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, I'm pretty sure I left some stuff out. Let me know in the comment section down below. Just stay tuned. We're going to be doing some videos. I mean, we got so many videos to drop. I got an exercise video with Miss Marissa Mayer, aka Mare Bear. We have some, you know, we'll do some showcasing some of the supplements that I've used in the past, or that I used in 2019 when we did the program. Some of the stuff that I may be using now, and why you will probably be shocked at the fact that I'm not going to be using too many more things down the road. And in addition to that, we also have just some typical common mistakes, some epic fails that I generally made throughout this process, you know, learning my way to get my weight back down. And I'll share those mistakes with you down the road so that you guys don't make the same mistakes that I do, okay? So let me know what you guys think about this video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. This is something that we're going to be bringing you guys every Monday and Thursday, generally at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you want to see more videos throughout the week, you need to stop doing like the video, subscribe to the channel, okay? And I'll see what I can do to switch shots or throw in some extra ones there when I get some downtime, okay? That's going to be it, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's your boy Childish, your ChildishPlays checking out. Take care, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.